Hi, Marc Emery here, and we've got 7 days to go before the U.S. election on Tuesday, November 7th. Remember that, everybody in the United States of America. Tuesday, November 7th, you've got to get out to vote. Can you believe it? The Republicans are actually making a resurgence in the polls because they're going to get their vote out. This is a very, very important election. Do you know the Hinchey Amendment, which will stop the Justice Department from hassling any MedPot patients in the 10 United States that have medical marijuana statutes, takes place every year, and each year we're getting a little bit closer, but only because a few Democrats each year come on board and maybe a few Republicans. This is our opportunity to add 30 to 40 new members of Congress who can vote for the Hinchey Amendment, and next year we can stop the Justice Department from hassling MedPot people, millions of us in 10 United States that have passed medical marijuana laws. Get out and vote for the candidate that is going to support the Hinchey Amendment, and if you go to cannabisculture.com/articles 4807.html, you can see a list. I'm not kidding. It's taken me 6 months to do this, to put together a profile of all 435 U.S. federal districts. You can find out who to vote for senator, who's good for the cannabis culture, running for senator, running for governor, running for the state house, running for all the offices, but especially the congressman, your U.S. representative. We can tell you how they voted on 10 key votes, on marijuana, on the drug war, on the war in Iraq, on homeland security, on obscenity laws, and on torture schools, like the one School of Americas at Fort Benning, Georgia. It's all there. It's all free. You can take copies and give them out to your friends, and you're going to have to. We've got over 200 drug law reform activists running for various offices throughout the United States. Just this election. In every state there's somebody. There's Loretta Nall running as a write-in candidate for governor in Alabama. There's Amendment 44 in Colorado to legalize 1 ounce of marijuana. Get out. Everybody in Colorado who sees this, get your friends out there. Make sure you vote next Tuesday, November 7th for Amendment 44. In Nevada, 3 ounces or less legal for adults. If you get out and vote for Question Initiative 7 in Nevada. We've got Paul Loney running, a normal director, running for State House in Oregon. We've got Roger Goodman running for the State House in Washington State. We've got Aaron Dixon running for senator in Washington State. He wants to legalize marijuana. Cliff Thornton, the Green Party candidate for governor in Connecticut, wants to legalize marijuana, running for office. There's somebody in every state in the United States, even the really bad ones. There's somebody that you should get out and vote for that needs your vote, that stands for marijuana reform, marijuana activism, legalization activism. There's over 100 great congressmen that deserve to be reelected, and we want you to know who those are. There's hundreds and hundreds of challengers to existing incumbents who are terrible. There are great opponents to these people available out there. Don't be cynical about the process. Your vote's gonna count, and I expect you not only to vote but to follow the progress of everybody we endorse and we get elected, and everybody in the U.S. House of Representatives. We're going to be on their case to pass the Hinchey Amendment, to pass the Steve Williams Truth in Trials Bill, to pass the RISE Act, to pass the State's Right to Medical Marijuana Act. All these bills that are pending but cannot get passed because the Republicans dominate the Senate and the House of Representatives. And you've got to get out, you, your friends, tell everybody, your family, people at your school, people on your campus, get them out to vote. It's vitally important. You want to find out who to vote for? Go to MySpace_Vote 2006 Army, or go to cannabisculture.com. I'll even tell you, /articles 4807.html. You won't believe it. There's a map of every district in the United States. You can find out where you live, who to vote for, and you've got it all right there. I hope you've already registered to vote. There's only 6 states left in the United States where you can register at the polling station to vote, and those are in the Midwest. They include Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, and 3 other states of the Midwest. So if you haven't registered to vote on the West Coast and the East Coast, it's probably too late. I hope you've already done that. Make sure you take friends with you. Don't go vote alone. Take friends with you. Get out. Tell them Marc Emery from Cannabis Culture Magazine sent you. And get out and help somebody campaign this weekend. This is a big weekend for campaigning. Get out there and give pamphlets. Join a phone bank. Get in touch with a candidate that represents your views most closely to you. Nobody's going to be exactly like you, so don't look for perfection. Voting's a package deal. It makes up a whole bunch of things. You want to think about someone who can win, and someone who can kick out the Republican, and someone who can make a difference for the cannabis culture in Congress and in your local state house and for mayor. Start studying all your options this weekend, and there's no better time than to contact me at MySpace or Cannabis Culture and find out what your voting options are. We've got a link right here on this show. Go right to it as soon as you finish watching me, and make sure you grab all your friends and get out to vote next Tuesday throughout all the United States States of America, 50 states. We've got profiles of every single person you could vote for. Take a look and then get out and vote.